So we want to do number 74 in 9.5, which is 3 or 4 minutes long to read. So let's see. So we've got 3w minus 8 over w squared minus 5w plus 6 plus w plus 2 over w squared minus 6w plus 8 equals 5 minus 2w over w squared minus 7w plus 12 plus 12 over a bunch of jazz, which is in particular w minus 4 times w minus 3 times w minus 2. And Zach had a hopeful observation.
That's the common bottom?
Hopefully that's the common bottom. Right? Because if it's not, I'm in for a world of hurt.
Can we make a word problem out of this?
No.
No.
We're not going to phrase this in terms of sheep today. Okay, let's settle for, can we do this? Yeah.
All the bottoms are the same.
All the bottoms are the same.
Well, the last bottom has all of the w minus values in all of the rest of the problems.
So it's
That
2
would
and
be
6.
4 and 3.
Yeah. Right. Hopefully it's the common bottom. So let's just check quick. So this piece, you think Michael is?
W negative 4, w minus 4, w minus 3.
Okay. Does that check? If I FOIL it back up.
Yep.
Yep. Okay. What do I think this one probably is?
W minus 2, w minus 4.
2 and 4, right? W minus 2, W minus 4. Does that one check out? Yep. And this first one,
W minus 1, 3, 2, W minus 2.
W minus
2, w minus 3.
Yeah.
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 Okay. That is going to make this a world easier, right?
Yeah.
Because my first step would have been to try to factor all of these. Conveniently, I had a little hint here, right? Okay, so what's your next step going to be? Yeah, blast the bottom out of there by what?
Blast that bottom,
Multiply by the common bottom, right? The common bottom being, in particular, we now know this thing, right? All of this jazz is that common bottom, right? Okay, so what do I get?
3W minus 8 times W minus 6W minus 4.
Okay, so we noticed that this first guy was missing a W minus 4, right? So the W minus 2 and the W minus 3, those are going to onesie out with the top, right? The common bottom I'm multiplying by. And I'm going to get the piece I don't have. You guys remember that trick?
Yeah.
When you multiply through by the common bottom, you get the bits you don't have. So here in this one, what bit don't I have?
W minus 3.
W minus 3, so I'm going to get W plus 2 times W minus 3. Okay, and then this is going to equal 5 minus 2W times W minus 2.
12 is done.
And then the 12 is just going to chill, right? Because it already has all the bits of the common bottom. Okay, so then what?
Distribute
Yeah, super foil. I feel like I should spell this with like
just like times
The extra line.
extra letters or something, right? Because
foil times.
I need 3 foils here.
So cubic.
So I should get out of this first one 3W squared
Minus
minus
12W squared.
12W
Minus 8W.
minus 8W
Plus 32.
plus 32.
Plus.
And then plus, thankfully none of these are subtraction, right? So I can just FOIL them out. I don't have to worry about distributing minus signs. And W.
Minus 3W.
Let's just say
I was
minus 1 minus W.
okay, right. Minus 3W plus 2W, and then minus 6, and that's going to equal
5W plus 2W squared.
so
Minus, yeah, minus.
first outsides insides is minus 2w squared, and last is plus 4w, and then plus 12.
I like your slope.
Oh, whoops, my bad. Okay, so now we need to combine like terms. So I'm just gonna like walk past this and underline in red the w squareds, okay? So I've got w squareds here, here, and here. Right? So in my next stage I've got how many w squareds on the left? Oh, maybe I should do this too. That's where your equal sign is.
Yeah, I forgot there was an equal sign.
Let's do 4w squared.
Okay, so I've got 4w squared. Oh, and this is a combined like term stuff, yeah? So 4w squared on the left, and what w squared on the right? Negative 2w squared on the right. All right, then we should go through and find all the w's, right? So on the left, I've got w's at the blue, and on the right, I've got w's at blue. So I've got negative 12 minus 8 minus 1 more gives me negative 21 on the left. And on the right, 9w plus? Plus 9w. Okay, and then everything that's left on the left is numbers. So what's the number left on the left? 26, and it's plus 26, right? And on the right, I've got a plus 2. Okay, good. Excellent. Now what?
They just move the 2w squared minus 2w squared, all that numbers to the left.
Yeah, so move everything to one side or the other, right? Doesn't particularly matter. I'm going to shoot for left, because then I can add my w squared. What do I need to do with the 9w?
Minus.
I need to subtract 9w and also subtract 2. So I'm going to get 0 is, how many w squared?
6w squared.
6w squared
Minus 30w.
minus 30w
Plus 24.
plus 24.
Factor of 6.
Factor out.
Oh, thankfully I can factor 6, right? Because otherwise I'm going to do the worst AC factor ever. So we can pull a 6 out of everything. So I got 6w squared, wait, 6 times the quantity, w squared,
5w plus 4.
minus 5w plus 4
Factor that.
is 0.
Factor.
Okay, so then we can factor this bit.
So that's w
minus.
So I got 6 times,
minus 4 w minus 4
cool. So I got 6 times w minus 4 times w minus 1 is 0. Then what do I do to this? 0 product rule. Okay, so either 6 is 0, or w is 4, or w is 1.
You have to make sure
Well, 6 is never 0, right?
Right.
Okay, so I can probably pitch that one.
you have to make sure the other one's no cross division or
Yeah, then I need to check if there's division by 0 problem. So I go back up here, look at my common bottom. Does my common bottom does my common bottom have a problem with either of those?
yeah, with the 4.
Yeah, 4 doesn't work. So what's my answer in the end?
W equals 1.
W equals 1. Whew. Cool. Questions, thanks.
That was fun.
What's actually the hardest step here? Like,
Just not freaking out.
yeah, basically this thing is enormous and scary, right? Is it particularly hard? Not really. It's just hard to keep track of, right? Like here, if you make a mistake foiling, you're going to get some garbage here, you're gonna spend some time combining it. It's possible to make a mistake combining, right?
What are you doing when you had 4 twins on the last, and I think you had an extra twin.
Yeah, certainly if I had dorked something in this process or this process or whatever, I would maybe end up with something that's not gonna factor. Or worse yet, something that I can't factor a 6 out of. Right? So I'd have to do this giant AC factor. Okay. Cool. Slow, careful, methodical.